How's it going, everybody? Some exciting news. We got the Fallen Dimensions showing in game. So I wanted to do just a quick video going over the rewards for this, the enemies on these nodes, and like how realistic is the Fallen Dimension Omega? And honestly, should you even care? Or is this another case of the temporal cataclysm sort of event structure where it's like, okay, this is for the big boys to go in and smack it down, have a lot of fun, and have a good challenge, but they're not really being rewarded handsomely for it. So let's go ahead, let's jump into this, and let's start by looking at the regular Fallen Dimension. So the node rewards, it is important to note the professional primate orb fragments are on the node rewards, but they're not in the first run rewards. Actually, they are. They're right beside Punisher. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody was telling me they're not in the rewards. Yeah, they're in there, which is great. But people are mad about this orb. Let's talk about that for a second. Collect these fragments to open orbs containing shards for Liberty and Starjammer teams, along with L4 training modules and Crimson Gear. So people are mad because this is the Primate orb and doesn't have any, the incoming Primate character, the Hit Monkey. So I guess what this is, giving a nod to it, we can't see it right now in game, but the event that these orbs are going to lean into as far as the leaderboard goes and the milestones go, that involves Hitmonkey's diamonds. So, I mean, that's just the reason these are called primate orbs. I think it is probably not the best, name for it. But also, I don't think you can fault them for that. You can't just assume that, I guess. I assumed it when I read the blog. But yeah, this is just, it's for Hitmonkey's diamond milestone / leaderboard. So it makes sense they named it that in a way. But also, I don't know about you guys, unless you're a spender, I'm not mad about getting Liberty and Starjammer shards. I'm using Liberty, or I will be once I get there, for Professor X. So the faster I can get them maxed out, the better. Also, they're great in Ore. And they're actually pretty good in Crucible defense. I got into it with somebody on stream who was telling me that Liberty is a worse team than Annihilators in Crucible. And so we solved that by doing a verse battle. And I would just like to say, and it wasn't Zik, but Dorgaze defeated T-Zik in battle. It was somebody else. We might have done a couple matches, best out of 3. Liberty kind of did a little bit of a sweepy sweep on that one. I'm sorry. I actually like Liberty team. They're actually fun. Starjammers, I'm a Crucible fiend. I want more Starjammers for sure. And it's going to also come with L4 training modules and Crimson Gear. I'm curious what the Crimson Gear is, because nowhere on this Fallen Dimension, the free-to-play one, is there Gear Tier 20 at all. So does Crimson Gear just mean... I think that they would say Gear Tier 20 mini uniques if it was that. But I'm kind of hoping, because we can't see that orb yet, that there's going to be Gear Tier 20 in there. We'll see. We got Purple ISO, we got ISO Crystals, and then we have training modules. So if we just look at these enemies, this is autoplay, guys. This is going to be a really, really boring event. On the free one, you can see the rewards the exact same, so 40 of those L4s, but the enemies are just garbage. Like, this is not interesting. This is going to be a 5-minute clear sort of thing. Actually, look, we're getting more of the primate orbs there, which is nice, and more of the ISO. Or less the ISO. And you can see, this is going to be... Oh, there's freaking orange-geared minions on this node. Okay, sure. Why not? Right? We got some Bifrost characters. We have Masters of Evil with Tangled Web. We have... I don't even want to speculate on what that is. That's trash. What is it? This is a Kree node? What are we doing here? This is a joke, right? Okay, here we go. We have an Astral team. Nice. And on the final node... It's Kingpin and the Underworld team with Echo and Omega Red. The free-to-play version of this Pocket Dimension is boring as swear word insert here, whichever your favorite swear word is. This is not fun. Now, I like that this is going to be super accessible and super easy for people because they do require you to use skill global, skill cosmic, skill villain, skill global, skill villain, skill cosmic. This is just going to be really easy, right? So let's take this for instance. Let's not look at the skill, regular skill, because we have a bunch of characters there. Skill hero, Moon Dragon you built up for your Astral. Black Knight you built up because he's an amazing character. Then we go to skill villain. I mean... You have Endgame Thanos. That's going to be a quick swipe. Craven. Endgame Thanos and just, 4 people you can put around him. Probably going to solo that just with his passive. And then he's going to heal back up so he can do it on another node. This is not going to be very difficult. And do you have no Vigilante characters built up? Listen, if you have no vigilante characters built up right now, you don't deserve these awards because you are not building the raid team when the raid team is coming out, and that is so awkward. If someone gave you that advice, unsub. I don't not say that lightly, okay? Like, build up the freaking raid team. It's crazy not to, even if they are trash everywhere else. Anyway, this is going to be free, very fast, very easy. That's cool. And the rewards don't look bad. I mean, we're getting a free Born Again costume. So this is the John Bernthal costume. Sorry if I butchered your name there, John. If you've been watching the show, wow, I love this guy. I mean, I love this guy just as an actor in the various other projects I've seen him in. This is I mean, listen, as far as the skin goes, is it the best skin? I don't know. I don't like his stance. I don't like his super wide showing neck for some reason. I mean, like, this guy, he's the old version. It's kind of boring, but the Punisher would be wearing protective neck gear. Like, he should be decked out, right? It is what it is. It's fine. It's fine. So those are the first time awards. We're also going to be getting more of those primate orbs, gold, diamonds, purple ISO, purple crystals, and a bunch of just regular crimson gear. That's fine. And if you go to the view timed run, so we're going to be able to run this twice. We're basically going to get a repeat of all that, but not the costume again, which is fine, right? All right, let's look at the Omega version. Oh my God. 5 Vigilante members are required for this. So you have to use Vigilante on all these. There is no gear tier requirement. So yes, the gear tier 20 data mine, that was just not true. My understanding is that was never meant to be true. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe they were planning on that and the feedback got back to them and they freaked out. I don't know. But this does require 5 Vigilante, and this is like Hitmonkey's release date. So this is only going to be people that buy Hitmonkey or have cores for Hitmonkey. I'm going to buy Hitmonkey. He's going to be the first character I've bought in a long time. The reason for this is I want to do it for you guys. Also because I want Hitmonkey earlier for the raids, and I'm kind of impatient. I left my Daredevil at 3 red stars, even though he can go up to 4, almost 5 right now. But I left him at 3. I have Silver Sable at 3. I'll get Hitmonkey at 3. I'm going to come in here with the entire Vigilante team. Level 105, Gear Tier 19, 3 red stars with the appropriate T4s on it and purple ISO 3. And we're going to see if this Omega version of Pocket Dimension is, let's say, free-to-play completable. But we have a 5 million powered Kahori here. You might need Gear Tier 20, like diamonds and shit, to get through this. This is actually crazy difficulty. You'll notice the node rewards, it's just the primate orbs. So it's literally just extra Liberty, Star Jammers, L4 training modules, which, I mean, that's nice stuff, but it's not like we're missing out on, maybe not missing on Gear Tier 20. I don't think there's Gear Tier 20 in this orbs. They would spell it out. So no Gear Tier 20 at all for this Pocket Dimension, I assume, because I really think they would spell it out. So it's not the biggest loss in the world to not be able to do this. And, I mean, the challenge is crazy. Like, let's see. This was a Kree node before. Doesn't look like a Kree node now. This also had minions on it. This is full Liberty now with Illuminati. These nodes are going to be bonkers. So what I would expect here is that you're going to have your raid abilities active. You're going to get speed bar on spawn. You're going to be getting the safeguard from Daredevil and all that. You should be pumping. I'm actually excited for this because I don't think this is going to be autoplay. I think that this is probably going to run for 7 days. There are first-time rewards. It looks like you're going to get 1.5 of the primate orbs. And there's also a timed run as well for another 1.5 of the primate orbs. I'm curious if a 3 red star vigilante team with like a lot of resets using heals and using the full time allotted for this event can clear the Omega version 2 times. And if it can, I think that is a huge W as far as like a fun event celebrating a new team. It would, however, set a new precedent that you want to have your cores ready whenever you see this sort of event happen. Because sort of the beauty of their new release method is they do leave up these character orbs for 675 much longer than they used to. Hell, Havoc and Howard are still up right now, right? It used to be back in the day, these Guardian Daredevil orbs for 675 cores, they'd be up for a week and then they take them down. Now they leave it up for like a month and a half or more. So it could be, hey, save up your cores if a Pocket Dimension is announced, and hopefully by then there's Gear Tier 20 on it. You can save your cores, unlock the characters, and then we can figure out a way to get through a pocket dimension twice on the Omega difficulty with 3-star characters, as long as we have the gold and everything to max them out in the other aspects that we actually have control over, right? Without opening up that pocket butt. Anyway, I'm super interested to know what you guys are thinking about this. The first node really just looks at a giant 5 million Kahori with offense up from Guardian. We have the Night Stalker team with a 4.5 million Blade. We have, I mean, it's 2 Black Knights, but nobody's super big here. Though there is the Dormammu, who I guess Hitmonkey is just going to take those revives off anyway. We have, Orcus, Hive Might, no Carnage, thank God. So we got Orcus, Superior 6, Robbie. That's all kind of scary. What else? Ooh, Endgame Thanos. 2 Gladiators. That is so troll. That's going to be so unfun to get through. Then we have the Liberty team with Illuminati. We have a bunch of Black Knights with Kang, Omega Red, Phoenix Force, and Nightcrawler. This one's interesting. We have Strange Ancient One. 2 Miss Marvel Classics at 4.4 million. And 2 Man-Things. But the Man-Things won't get their taunt, right? Because they need a certain amount of Night Stalkers. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We have a Starjammer, Lizard, Gladiator, Undying Dawkins team. That, I think, is going to be a lot harder than you think. This is probably going to take at least 2 hits because of that Lilandra. She's going to wreck our face. Whatever this is supposed to be, with 2 5.4 million Hercules. Oh my god. Oh no, 2 more Gladiators with some Eternals. And these Patriots hit everybody. I don't know. Guys, let me do it first, okay? I'll do the first night with you guys on stream, of course. Let me go in here. Just on this note looks crazy too. Let me just go in here with the 3-star characters, and we'll see how hard this Kahori hits for. We'll have our raid buffs, I'm sure of it. There's no other way you get through this, right? I'm sure just like the Professor X and like the Pocket Dimension for Absolute Force back in the day, we'll have all our raid buffs. But can a 3-star Daredevil really survive a 5 million powered Kahori with offense up? It may not even be worth your time to look at this game mode unless you have diamonds on the Vigilante characters. We'll figure it out on the 22nd, which is one day after the first Fallen Dimension comes. So you're going to get your war payout on this Sunday, as well as the first Fallen Dimensions gold rewards. So if you don't have gold right now, like I only have near 14 million gold, you'll get more gold to level up Hitmonkey if you choose to get him unlocked quickly. Anyway, we'll check it out. It's going to be fun. If you like this video, please make sure you leave a like, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel. Some people are going to be mad about this event. There's nothing to be mad about here for me. Like, I guess it depends what's in these orbs, but even if it's like 1 Gear Tier 20 piece, this is a crazy ask. I don't think there's gonna be Gear Tier 20 in here. All right, bye guys.
That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.